you forever, and it's very worrying. What steps will they take? How will they react to your permanent absence? Will they strive to win you back, or will they simply let you go? Did you hold any importance in their eyes? Will they feel any remorse for losing you? Tune into this video as I outline the probable course of action the narcissist will take after losing you for good. Watch this video. Hello and welcome. I hope you're all doing well. In today's discussion, we'll explore the narcissist's response upon realizing your departure, your firm decision not to return, and your exposure of their manipulative tactics and deceit. You know what I mean, right? So, in this video, my goal is to examine the anticipated behavior of the narcissist once they grasp that you've left, no longer willing to participate in their manipulative games. You're done with it. So, what steps will they take once they come to terms with losing you forever? Various developments will unfold. Firstly, it's crucial to understand that when narcissists comprehend that you won't return, they deeply resent this realization. Counterintuitive as it may seem, narcissists detest losing their sources of supply. They desire a plentiful circle of individuals who can cater to their needs, provide attention, emotional validation, and meet their emotional requirements. The more people fulfilling these roles, the better. They revel in it. Consequently, losing someone who is seen through their manipulative tactics is nothing short of a catastrophe for them. Typically, you are likely their primary source of supply, offering the most attention, energy, time, compassion, and patience. When someone like you departs, a significant event, though you might not fully recognize its magnitude, the narcissist will vehemently detest this outcome. There are two primary strategies they will employ to respond to your departure. Initially, they will strive to recapture your attention. It's essential to clarify that their goal is not necessarily to rekindle a romantic relationship. Instead, their aim is to reintegrate you into the familiar cycle where you dutifully meet their needs and provide the required emotional supply. It's crucial to avoid misunderstandings. The narcissist will not reciprocate your kindness, compassion, or any support you offer. What they seek is to have you continue serving their needs, essentially reverting to the role you played before recognizing their manipulative behavior. So, despite their claims of transformation, assertions that they've learned and can't live without you, and declarations of deep longing for your return, don't place any trust in these words, for they do not reflect reality. It's imperative to see through these hollow assurances. They're merely telling you what you want to hear. Their motive for doing so is to manipulate you into fulfilling their desires. By offering a bit of superficial acknowledgement, they aim to coax you back into the same dynamic. To navigate this situation wisely, you must discern their true intentions. The core truth remains: the narcissist will not change. Their cognitive framework is fundamentally rooted in this pattern of behavior. They do not alter their thought processes because, if their approach is yielding the desired results, there's no incentive for them to change. This represents the initial tactic employed by a narcissist. However, for some individuals, the narcissist might skip this phase entirely and proceed directly to the second option. This alternative centers on devaluing you, initiating a smear campaign, and attempting to tarnish your reputation. Essentially, they are seeking to penalize you for exposing their manipulation and igniting a profound wound related to abandonment and rejection. While they may experience some degree of embarrassment, their primary reaction is driven by the wound you've triggered. They will attempt to inflict punishment, engage in character assassination, and influence others to view you in a negative light, portraying you as a reprehensible person. Once more, this constitutes another layer of the illusion, an additional dimension of manipulation. You are not the persona the narcissist wishes to project to the world. In an effort to sidestep accountability for the demise of the relationship due to their actions, the narcissist is adamant about not being portrayed as the wrongdoer. Instead, they redirect blame towards you, going so far as to insinuate that you may suffer from a mental disorder. Projection is a skill at which they excel, insisting that the issues lie with you. Their objective is to sway the perceptions of those around them, fostering the belief that the relationship faltered due to your supposed shortcomings. Maintaining a facade of a positive self-image is crucial to them, as exposure is something they cannot endure. Such an outcome would be profoundly embarrassing, and they are resolute in making you feel guilty for the situation. They will attempt to convince you to rectify the situation somehow. However, it is vital, my friends, to distance yourself from this turmoil. Consider this. What if the narcissist comes to the realization that you have moved on and the relationship is genuinely over? You can. The reason I say, so what, is that you must disengage from the narcissist's thoughts, actions, and intentions. Your life revolves around you, and it is paramount to focus on your well-being. Regardless of what they say or do, or how they portray the situation to others, you recognize the truth. Their narrative lacks reality. If others choose to buy into their fabrications, that's their choice. There is no need to expend energy trying to convince them of your reality. People either perceive you for who you truly are, or they don't. If they don't, that's perfectly acceptable. There is no obligation to prove yourself, for those who believe in the narcissist's illusions are already entangled in the deception and may not readily grasp your perspective. Let them be. What you need to concentrate on is yourself and moving forward. How much time are you willing to waste trying to dissect the narcissist, unraveling their motivations, and questioning why they behave the way they do? How long have you spent attempting to fathom their psyche? The truth is, you already acknowledge that they are a narcissist, and you comprehend the reasons behind their actions. If you seek a deeper understanding, I recommend watching this video. It delves into why narcissists exhibit certain behaviors and how this knowledge can empower you to progress. Understanding that they are resistant to change is crucial. Even if you fully comprehend them and implore for transformation or a shift in their approach, it won't happen because they persist in their behavior, deeming it effective in achieving their desired outcomes. Once the narcissist is no longer a part of your life, keep progressing forward. Avoid dwelling on the past. Stay focused on your journey. This is paramount for your healing and personal growth. If you're navigating a challenging period and need someone to talk to, I offer one-on-one consultations. Details can be found in the description box below. Additionally, there's a mentorship program and a journal club that I update every Monday, providing valuable support alongside therapy. I also oversee a free Discord server, a community of like-minded individuals who may have faced similar situations. If you're interested in joining, the link can be found in the description box. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next video. Goodbye. Here's how to stop a narcissist and make them suffer to death. Have you ever experienced the desire to exact vengeance on a person who was excessively egocentric, such as a narcissist? Is it even feasible to accomplish? It is of the utmost importance to refrain from initiating contact with them. Communicating and disengaging from the narcissist is the most efficacious course of action. You will ultimately achieve success by concentrating on your own development and self-improvement. While I sympathize with the emotions you are currently feeling, it is ironic that the majority of individuals fail to consider a critical element in such circumstances. Being the only target of the narcissist's severe abuse can induce feelings of isolation and anger. It is normal to experience these negative emotions. While the precise cause of your intense distress towards the narcissist may elude others, it is critical to acknowledge that experiencing wrath is a normal and healthy reaction. It functions as a catalyst for innovation that, when directed in a positive manner, can accelerate the process of recovery. Nevertheless, it is critical to resist the temptation of irrational wrath, as it is immoral. Following this, we will examine some crucial measures for coping with a narcissist effectively. To gain early access to our newly published content, please consider subscribing to our channel and enabling notifications if you are interested in learning more about this subject. Have you ever encountered wrath directed at a narcissist? Should this be the case, what was the extent of your wrath, and what strategies did you employ to regain your composure? In the event that one has encountered comparable circumstances, offering personal anecdotes in the remarks section may prove consoling and instructive to individuals confronted with such obstacles. First, acknowledge and accept your wrath. Numerous individuals have a tendency to repress their wrath when confronted with narcissists or coercive situations. Their perception of wrath is one that ought to be suppressed, lacking awareness that it is an ordinary reaction to the detrimental mistreatment they have experienced. Consider the damage inflicted upon you by the narcissist, including the deceit, unfulfilled commitments, and cunning designed to undermine your mental well-being. While attempting to shape you into a mere reflection of themselves, the narcissist devalued and discarded you. Such ordeals are excruciatingly distressing to bear, and it is rational to feel indignation, perhaps to the extent of desiring retribution. Nevertheless, I abstain from endorsing yielding to this temptation. Conversely, it is imperative to recognize and affirm your feelings of wrath. Repressing it will impede your advancement solely. Although retaliation may appear alluring, genuine resolution is uncommon when one treats the other person as they have been treated. Bear in mind that simply acknowledging your wrath is an initial stride on your path. Step 2. Consider the motivations of the narcissist in the context of the relationship. Narcissists aim to erode one's sense of self-worth and uniqueness. Their opposition to any form of autonomy discourages the establishment of boundaries and the exercise of independent judgment. Their overarching objective is to instill in you a sense of worthlessness, degradation, and self-reproach. They isolate you for this specific reason, to subject you to unbearable suffering. Their deliberate induction of amnesia is intended to eradicate any remnants of your identity. They desire your submission and compliance. In essence, they are employing you as a doormat. Their lack of autonomy enables them to acquire a sense of power and superiority through the suppression and control of your every action. Gaining an understanding of these deceptive strategies enables you to chart your course of action and takes decisive measures. Step 3. Determine how to overcome narcissists. Opposition to their desires and performance of the opposite of what they anticipate from you are crucial. Narcissists seek dominance over your existence. However, you deprive them of their strength by asserting your independence, establishing limits, and saying no with confidence. Although this may present difficulties, it is critical to give precedence to your recovery and protect yourself against subsequent interactions with narcissists. You can emerge from the depths of their manipulation stronger than the legendary Phoenix by doing so. Although narcissists believe they possess absolute knowledge and power, this perception is not grounded in reality. They are unsettled when you take charge of your life, make positive adjustments, and defy their expectations. You astounded them with your emotional devastation, contrary to their expectations. Your refusal to adopt their pessimistic outlook discourages them, and their attempts to exert control over you fail. Therefore, channel your ire inward and employ it as motivation for restoration and individual development. In summary, identifying constructive mechanisms to release your wrath is vital as you progress in your quest for healing and self-improvement. Recognize and accept your wrath, then redirect it in a constructive manner to drive you forward. Collaboration is required to establish an atmosphere of familiarity, proximity, and authenticity in one's interpersonal connections. I trust that this video was of assistance to you. To show your support for this content, kindly share your views in the comments section below, subscribe to my channel, and click the like button. Additionally, you may share this video with your peers. I apologize for any inconvenience caused and look forward to connecting with you soon in my upcoming videos. Wishing you a wonderful